It came as a surprise, and we did speak about this previously. Google, Facebook, and Apple created different tools for you to manage the time that you use your devices. And according to this study that was published by the Pew Research Center, which is a really great, big organization, and I use a lot of the data for different studies, according to their data, 50% of teens even reported cutting down screen time. So,
by their own volition, not by their parents threatening to put them in their room?
So this study was conducted among 743 teens aged 13 to 17 and 1,058 parents from the United States, and really fascinating findings which I would like to share with our audience and you. So 50% of all teenagers think they use their phones too much. 25% of teens feel anxious, lonely, and upset without their phones, which is really worrying some. And by the way, girls tend to feel more anxious when they don't have their phones. 67% of parents concerned about how much their kids are using their phones. Now, I would expect 100%, but not all. 75% of teens reported checking their phones as soon as they wake up, and even us adults, we do it.
It's the same. I mean, you can't, it's impossible not to.
It's an impulse.
Sitting there, you just can't. It's like scratching.
Exactly.
You know? It's like an itch you have to scratch, right?
I admit I do it. 45% of teens are online almost constantly, which is worrying. And I'd like to share something about the classroom environment. So 31% of teenagers said that they are distracted by their phones in classroom, and 39% of parents say that using smartphones in the work setting interrupts or distracts their work.
Interesting. I mean, not only for students to talk about it, but I didn't realize students could just bring their phones and that it's even allowed in the classroom.
Well,
or maybe the thinking about it being in your bag and waiting for recess to check it part is disruptive.
Yeah, but there are more and more countries where it's prohibited. I know that in Israel, you're not allowed to bring in a phone into classroom, but a lot of times these students sit in the back.
Even for teachers, letting the kids put it on their desk.
Well, what they do is they don't put it on the desk. They put up a book or something, and then they use their phones to,
New form of disciplinary issues in this generation.